Assalamualaikum. Welcome to online learning. Today I am going to show you few tech tools which are very useful for remote teaching and can be applied in both synchronous and asynchronous learning situations while video calling with your students. You need to have these to make sure 100% participation of your students. Let's start. These tools are very useful for remote teaching or blended learning. These all tools can help our students to engage with the content more effectively. All these tools can be useful as for formative assessment tools for both teachers and students, so it informs to teachers what students understand by the topic and also gives students an understanding what they understand as well. Some of these tools allow students to collaborate and communicate with each other to see each other's responses in real time. I would like to recommend few tips while using these tech tools. So, my first recommendation is to use these tools throughout your lesson right from the beginning till end. Secondly, use wide variety of tools or strategies. You don't have to stick with one tool or repeat it over and over. Our students these days get bored very quickly, so I will recommend to mix it up with so many tools or 2 to 3 tools in your lessons. Thirdly, you also participate and communicate on student response or posting comments yourself and try to be part of your class community. This is very important. By this, your student will know that our teacher is monitoring us and she is with us. I have selected few tech tools which I use with my students. In this video, I am not showing that how to use this, as you can watch them in my other tutorials. Rather than wasting time on that, I am going to show you how to mix up few tools in your lesson. So these are my selected tools which I use with my students. First of all, it's Padlet Walls, which is one of my favorite collaborative wall and online bulletin board. Students can post their work and give each other feedback in real time. Google Jamboard, a free interactive whiteboard. Teachers can teach live interactive lesson and where students can collaborate with each other. An excellent option for maths teachers in particular. Thirdly, Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is helpful for asynchronous learning and it allows teachers to create their custom questions in YouTube videos that students must answer in order to proceed. Next is Flipgrid. Students can respond to a prompt via video and then communicate with each other with short video responses and can comment on each other videos. So this is an interesting way to collaborate through videos. Next is Peer Deck. Peer Deck is basically Google Slides add-on and it is an interactive presentation tool used to actively engage students. Teacher create presentation using Google Drive account and during each session, teacher can see the presentations as well and can comment over there. Next is Kahoot Quiz. Kahoot Quiz is a game-based learning platform which can be used in synchronous and asynchronous learning both, so you must try it as well. Google Forms. Google Forms basically I liked and I prefer to work through Google Forms because it has some very good feature. It's a tool that allows collecting information from user via survey or quiz and information is then collected automatically to the spreadsheet. So this can be used as formative assessment tool and it's very easy and look on data very quickly. I will recommend you to use Google Form in almost all subjects. Last but not the least, it's Nearpod, and Nearpod is a dynamic engagement platform for us and we can create presentation that can contain quizzes, polls, videos, images, drawing, words and so many things. So Nearpod itself is a complete package. Next I am going to show you some sample lesson that how you can create your lessons by using or mixing up with few tech tools. Have a look on that. I have created 2 to 3 sample lessons. This one, lesson number 1. Step number 1 is that I have given them a Padlet wall. Student will click on it and they will directly go to Padlet wall where they can write what they already know about the concept. It means I have used this Padlet wall for their prior knowledge. They can paste pictures, they can upload videos, whatever they want. So this was first step of my lesson. Step number 2 is that after taking their prior knowledge to Padlet wall, next they will watch a video in Edpuzzle and they will answer those questions to proceed. Last step of my lesson is that in the end they will again return to the same Padlet wall and they will write one new thing they learned in today's lesson. So in this way they will keep on doing different tasks in single lesson and they will take lot of interest in that. Through this you can make sure their 100% participation in the lesson. Okay, my next lesson, lesson number 2, is that step number 1, they will read an article which I have already hyperlinked over here, and as they will click over here they will read the article, and after reading that article, my step number 2 is open Jamboard and record 3 to 4 differences. As they will click on Jamboard, I have already posted something for my student just to give them a pattern. So it's totally up to you whether you want to give them a pattern or you can directly tell them to start. And secondly, as they are posting their posts over here, they are putting something on the Jamboard. Along with that, I will recommend you people to check their work and give some responses, like to motivate them. You can make a star or you can make a question mark. If something is incomplete, you can tell them that do it again, or just to show them that teacher is with us. So this is a good way to show your participation to your students. Okay, my last lesson, it's again a sample lesson. Step number 1, they will watch a video through a YouTube. They will click over here and they will directly move to YouTube video. Step number 2 is they will go to Flipgrid and record their own video of 30 to 50 seconds, and in that video they will explain 2 main features they have just watched in the video. As they will click on the Flipgrid, here they can record their videos by clicking over here in the green portion, record their response, and then they will upload it as well. And after uploading that, they have to comment on any other 2 videos. And last step before leaving, fill in ticket out the door. This is my favorite part of the lesson, and as I will click over here, I have made this ticket out the door by using forms. So here they can answer few questions. What one thing you want your teacher to review tomorrow and why? And secondly, do you have any suggestion for how today's class could have been improved? They will answer it and they will submit it, and through this Google Forms you can easily collect the data and you can review that spreadsheet just to improve yourself, just to make more changes in your lesson. This will help you a lot. Ticket out the door can be made in Peer Deck or it can be taken on Padlet wall. Maybe sometimes you are taking your feedback on Jamboard. So it's up to you that how you can mix these all tools and make your lesson an interesting one for your student. And I'm sure that if you will mix these tools in your lesson, your student will take a lot of interest and they will not move even for a single second. You can mix multiple tools together, you can show them video over there and whatever you want, but I will recommend you, this is my recommendation, that don't use one tool in a single lesson. Mix 2 to 3 tech tools every day. Let's suppose on Monday if you are using Nearpod, on Tuesday you should use some other tools and mix up those tools again and again, so your student will take great interest in your lesson and they will wait for your lesson as well. Thank you very much. This is from Up Till Now. Please do write in comment section below, like my video and do subscribe my channel. See you. Allah Hafiz.